This is One News with Simon Dallow and Wendy Petrie.
Tonight, the cost of your medicines going up as the government prescribes higher prices at the pharmacy. But there's a sweetener for the sick.
Celebrating a landmark victory for parents of disabled children. Will they now get paid for looking after their loved ones?
Vital to border security, but now 2 of these Navy boats could soon be out of action. A One News exclusive.
And breaking through are junior stars named in the All Blacks squad and the lucky Lukes who have bolted in.
Kia ora, good evening. Getting better when you're sick is going to cost you more. For the first time in 20 years, prescription prices are going up. It'll start hitting you in the pocket from the 1st of January.
But the government is promising sweeteners in other areas of health funding. The pre-budget announcement was made just hours ago. Political reporter Jessica Much was there and she joins us now live with more.
Well, right now a visit to this pharmacy would cost $3 and the government would top up the rest. But we've just learned this afternoon that soon that will go up to $5. Visiting the local pharmacy is about to get more expensive for New Zealanders. The government is set to charge an extra $2 a visit.
This is the first increase in any prescription charges in 20 years, and New Zealand will continue to have low prescription charges compared to almost every other developed country.
Right now it costs $3 to get a prescription. From January that will go up to $5 for the first 20 prescriptions. After that it's free. The government says it will bring in $40 million a year. The Prime Minister says it's a trade-off.
We could have chosen to leave prescription charges at $3 and had less money to spend on health, or said to New Zealanders, look, we think you paying a small increase more will give you much better peace of mind.
Effectively what this is doing is just robbing Peter to pay Paul. People are going to be paying a lot more for the prescriptions, particularly those people who can't afford it, and they'll be funding other parts of the health system, and that's simply not fair.
But the government says this money will mean more spending on health. The Prime Minister is using the visit here today to announce $101 million in spending on health ahead of next week's budget. That money will be spent over 4 years and will include new spending here in the cancer ward on more nurses.
How are you feeling?
Oh, the treatment's quite severe. Sometimes It makes you very tired.
Chemo makes you very tired, doesn't it?
We're going to be establishing these dedicated cancer nurse positions who will be the one point of call, the first point of contact, the case managers, the case coordinators for cancer patients.
The government is also vowing to do an extra 4,000 operations a year. Good news for those with serious health problems, but not such a good prescription for those visiting the pharmacy.
Bit of a mix there, Jess. Some good and bad news this afternoon from the government.
Well, that's right. It's important to remember that we're going to see a zero budget. The government announced $101 million in spending on health today, but that money has to come from somewhere, and that extra cost in prescription will help pay for that. We'll see what other cuts the government has in store for its spending when the budget is unveiled next Thursday.
We will indeed. In Wellington, Jessica Much.